Hi guys, let me discuss some programming languages like C, Java, COBOL, Pascal, etc. These are the programming languages. Like, what is programming languages? So, before going to these programming languages, we need to identify two questions. The first one is, what is a language? What is language? And second one is, what is a computer language? Okay, what is first one? What is language? Everyone will know language is nothing but a set of instructions. Set of instructions. Now I will identify what is the language. Now, a language. What is the need of language? Everyone will know. In order to communicate with two peoples, in order to communicate with two or more peoples, then we go for language. Without these language, we cannot able to communicate with everyone. Even single persons we not able to communicate with everyone. Okay, why? So here we need to get clarity here. Without knowing language, like let us take examples. Two people are there. The person one person yes know English. If person B is know Telugu. Here we are not able to communicate with these two peoples. Why? Because person yes knows Telugu and person B knows English. So in order to communicate these peoples, we have a one communicator, that is nothing but a mediator. If persons knows those both common language, it is not a problem. So if they know different languages, here we make a problem, then we go for mediator. So mediator will know some language, right? So here you need to remember it pointer. Language is what is the need of language means for communicating purpose. Here, before going to communicating or before going to communicate with anyone, we need to get clarity. Okay, we need to get clarity two things. The first one is in which language that these are going to communicate, in which language. Okay, and second one is what is the information that these guys are going to sharing. The first one is language. In which language? It may be either Telugu, English, Hindi, or etc. Information be also same. Any information, it will be any information. A little bit information be information. So if any information will be sharing, that will be useful for anyone. Okay, these two will be important. Selecting a language is important, and which information that those guys are going to sharing. If these two things will known to persons, then they are able to communicate with anyone. Okay, now if you will able to understand what is computer language. I think you guys will better understand what is meant by language. Language is nothing but a set of instruction, and it is used for communicating purpose. Okay, set of instructions and communicating purpose. Now coming to what is computer language. Okay, what is computer language? Here, computer language is nothing but a set of instructions. What is meant by computer language? Computer language is nothing but a set of programs. So here, if you may have doubt, what is the need of these programs, and why we need a computer language? I will need to identify. So if a person wants to communicate with a machine is nothing but a system. In our system, in our language is nothing but a computer. Okay, system. Here you may head out, what is the need of a person need to communicate with a machine? Okay, what is the need of person need to communicate with a system? So I will identify it. If person B, let us take one person, he want to communicate with the some machine is nothing but a computer or a system. Okay, now I will take an example. Everyone will know some simple basic questions, nothing but a 2 into 3 or 4 into 3, some 2 factorial, what is the perfect numbers between 10 to 100 order, or 1 to 10, and even numbers like this, everyone will know. But coming to here, some complex problems like 120 factorial, no one will know. Some persons will know. Some ideologically, I'm saying that 120 factorial, and some what is the perfect number between 1000 to 1 lakh, or 1 lakh to 2 lakhs, and even numbers between 2 lakhs to 4 lakhs. Like that it will become a some complexity, right? So in order to avoid this complexity, person need to communicate with missions. Person need to communicate with this. What is the need of communicating person with missions means, in order to avoid these complexity problems like 120 factorial, even numbers between 1 lakh to 2 lakh, and perfect numbers between 1 lakh to 2 lakh. Like that we are not able to spontaneously, we are not able to say that, we need to think some time, right? So everyone will know cash, right? If you type anything, if you ask anything, like asking nothing but typing, you can ask anything in mathematically in that cache, it will give a result a fraction of seconds, right? Why? What is the reason? Inside that cache we have some mechanism arithmetic code. That code will be written in some languages, right? So code, mechanism in arithmetic code is written in some language, that language that we are going to discussing here. So I said you right, not about the complexity. So here in language we have taken 2 points, right? We need to know language, in which language that we are going to and information, which information that we are going to sharing. In here computer language also we have a two things. The first one, what is the question that they give to us, and that is not what is the question there. If you want to solve something, here we need to identify what is the question that we are going to solve. First question, what is the question that we are going to solve, and second thing, in which language that we are going to solve that question, in which language that we are going to solve that question. And third thing, which compiler that we are going to use there, which compiler that we are going to use there. Now I will give clarity here. If a person a person communicating with the communicating vision, so uh, everyone will know that computer system understands only binary code that is not with ones and zeros. That's why ones and zeros. A person knows English doesn't understand that mission, that is nothing but a system. Okay, that binary code we are not able to understand, right? So that in this cases we are going to eat mediator, right? Mediator is nothing but these mechanisms, nothing but system languages, this Java, C++, right? These languages we are going to use as a mediators. How we are going to use a mediator, now we'll identify it. Okay, these binary codes will understand that computer users nothing but as we are going to understand only some language, either English or Telugu. So now I have a question, that is the addition of two numbers. Addition of two. This is the question for me. So that is the addition of two numbers. Now I will identify that. First of all, I will understand the question. What is that question? Addition of two numbers. Now I will take the clarity in which language that I am going to solve this problem. So I have a certain language like C++, Java, .NET, COBOL, Pascal. These are all the programming languages, right? So now I will just for our clarity I have taken a simple question, that is the addition of two numbers. For our better understanding, now I have taken C language. Okay, I have selected the question, I have understood the question, and second one is I have understood in which language I am going to solve this problem. Okay, now I have selected the C language. Then I am going to write some code for this addition of two numbers in C language, that a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and c is equal to a plus b, right? And I am printing this C in certain C language, right? I am printing this. I have written a code for this addition of two numbers. Okay, then I will these code will be in English letters, right? Any code will be in English letters, that is words. So I have informed you before that that a computer or machine or system understands only binary codes, right? Zeros and ones. But I have written this code in certain English languages, right? I have used variables like a, b, and numericals 10, 20, and c is equal, and also operators I also use it, that operators are equal and plus. Okay, then we go we need to use some things here. uh, I said you right, these A B C, right? These it does not understand this mission, then what can we do? We are going to use some compiler. This compiler converts these into some codes, binary and codes. Without these compilers we are not compilers we are not able to communicate with these mediator and mission or system. Okay, so I will conclude this video while telling some introduction of some example. For example, if a person A want to move some city like Hyderabad or Bangalore from some a particular village. Okay, so he need to identify two things. First one is where he wants to go, that is nothing but a destiny, right? And one more thing, which vehicle he needs to choose, whether car or bus or train, either whatever may be, with the comfort of this user nothing but us. Okay, and third one, in which time that he are going to reach that destiny. Okay, the first one is which destiny, second one is choosing a vehicle, and third one is intent. Like you have to follow these instructions particular, without following these we cannot able to reach it. At the same time, any language, if you want to write a code in any language, we have some variables, keywords. Okay, variables, keywords, operators, like that we have many things. Without these variables, keywords, operators, we are not able to write these codes in any language. These are some basics are there, that is nothing but a variables, keywords, operators, some static blocks, like that, etc. We have many. So without knowing these, we are not able to move to write a code any language, right? Okay.